Alright. So, parkour. Pretty fun. I decided to do Ring 1 Tower Rush. I'll probably do other Tower Rushes in the future. Probably Ring 3. Might do Ring 3 maybe soon. But right now I'm going to be doing Ring 1 Tower Rush. And hopefully, well, I should be able to beat it. These towers in Ring 1 are like really easy. So I'll just do those. Let me just get this button right here. Jump down, boom. Look at that, Ring 1 Tower Rush. So let's get right to it. So this should be pretty easy. Actually, this is easy. I should be able to do this. This floor is easy. Did that in like what, 10 seconds? There should be this. That's good. Press this button. I'm not gonna press the other button. I'm gonna use alignment keys on this. Alright. Tower of Anger. I'm not sure how many skips there are in Tower of Anger. Let's see if I can at least find some so that I can kind of like speed through this. This is like pretty easy. Oh yeah, here's one. Use T-pose on this. This feels way too easy. I know it's supposed to be an easy, but this isn't even like a challenge. Tower of Anger is like, I don't know how to feel about this. It feels very, it almost feels like, you know, Mega Fun Obby. That's basically what this is. That's how easy it is. I'm gonna just do this skip right here. Oh, it's pretty fast. But look at this though, like, this is just, this floor specifically is like really easy. A little bit of a head hitter. And then this, and then after like you get to this floor though, you basically just beat the tower. That's how, like this, they didn't even try on this floor. And this floor is like, same thing with the other floor above me. I'm not sure I can do all you're doing in this floor is just jumping up on platforms that are like really easy to jump on, and then this one is just stairs. Tower of Madness. I have mixed feelings about this tower. Because I honestly don't know. I'm not sure if I liked it or not. It's an easy tower, but I don't know. Okay. This I might have to beat. can recognize from this music was that this was actually used in floor 1 of Terrifying Beauty. So if you don't know what Tower of Terrifying Beauty is, it's an extreme tower, a mid-extreme to be exact. Pretty decent tower, I guess. Pretty sure that's not possible. I don't know. I have to do this. Okay, I don't like this part specifically because you see here. Well, I can just do that. Sometimes though, whenever I try to do that, I fall. Because I don't actually get up. So I have to use another power. Last two floors are just fillers. You can tell they're fillers. Because you can see that they put like no effort on them. It's just a platform and trusses. That's really all it is. Tower of Killjoys. I actually before I had actual experience on this game, dude, I don't know why, but I used to have a hard time on Tower of Killjoys. I don't know why. I beat Tower of Hell pretty well, but Tower of Killjoys was so, I don't know. If I can get to the area where I used to fail on, I could show you. I guess you could call this an alternate path. There's these. These are pretty easy to see. You don't have to do the outside though. If you do that, so that's a good one. Just stand on this edge. Okay, I'm gonna show you. This I used to fail on. I don't know why. But you could just do that. I don't know why I specific jump. Okay, I'm taking damage. Okay, so this one I probably shouldn't fail. Hopefully I don't fail this. I mean, this one's easy, but it's timed, so it's more stressful, you could say. Like, this outside will ruin your run. So, I gotta be a little bit careful. I like to use JToH for this, since it's kind of like slightly easier to push and it's more cleaner. Okay, now we get to this part. You need to collect like 20 keys to be able to progress. There's a lot of keys. Nope, that wasn't happening. I like to think that this floor is like not only like keys collecting keys and all that, but I also like to think that this is more like a balance kind of situation. Like, just don't fall. Just try to balance yourself. This, there's nothing to worry about. This one, it's just outliers. I'm not a fan of like these, because these are like kind of like a little bit hard to like jump when there's like head hitters like above you. Okay, I wouldn't do this, because I could probably hit my head on that. I'm not sure. I wouldn't risk it. I'll just do the other side. not only do I gotta worry about the push button, I also gotta worry about myself because I could get pushed. That wouldn't be a pleasant experience. Speed boost. Okay, I don't. I gotta do all this. That's definitely not wall hoppable. Okay, one of these jumps. This one first. This one's just a one step forward. Yeah, one step stick out. I would like to call this spin stunt. This is only like 0.5. I wouldn't even say 0.5. It's more like 0.7 or something. It's still pretty durable. This floor. Okay, so I gotta get this one first. How did I miss that? There. know what? I'm just gonna do this. Alright. Yeah, this one I'm definitely gonna need cheapos. I'm not sure if I'm lagging a bit or what. I'm not sure. Finally. Okay. Tower of Hell. Or Tower of Heck, I should say.
They're going ham. Oh my goodness. Oh my damn. Oh my goodness. They're going ham. This is how bacon is supposed to be.
Oh, someone fell.
The cheese up in here is going ham.
That's not very pleasant.
You can smell what I'm smelling. You bite the fry bites back, my man. Damn. Crispy crunch. Look at the bacon.
Is that a skip? It is. Okay, that was pretty good. I actually never saw that until now. That was actually pretty good. So here's a good skip. Okay, these fall. How is this so much easier than Tower of Killjoys though? I'm pretty sure there's a barrier here. Okay. Because I'm pretty sure I've tried that skip before and it failed miserably. So I'm not gonna risk it. I'd rather just taking the damage than just trying to like land on the safe part. This makes amazing gameplay. Basically borderline invisible gameplay. Amazing. Especially this part. I could have skipped it. Tower of Killjoys. What is this? Keyboard eating. This might be weird for me, but honestly, even though a few people don't really like this tower, in my opinion though, this tower is pretty good for me. But then again, I was pretty lucky when I first did this tower. Like, I got it first try, so. just gonna do this. I used to fail that specific jump. This one, I used to fail that one a lot when I first. Actually, so I would say first try, as in like I didn't like restart my run, but it did take me a while. But I did fail that like quite a bit. How did I fail that? That was an easy jump. Why am I lagging? But also, how did I fail an easy jump? Okay, let's not fail this again. There. I could do the skip, but I'm not gonna do it. It's a skip that has to involve the conveyor that's behind me and the, like, this to that. Can't really show. Okay, so there's this skip, like, even though it's pushing you this way though, there's a skip that you can just jump on the edge and then jump on that. I personally wouldn't do that. I feel like it's much more harder than just doing the conveyors itself, but it's a decent skip, I guess. You don't have to do the conveyors. Okay, so this floor shouldn't be too bad, hopefully. I've seen so many people fail this jump specifically, which is actually kind of depressing, but also kind of funny, because I actually never failed that jump. That specific thing, I've actually never failed it. Okay, this one. Just raw. That's basically all it is. Okay, this one was annoying. It's slippery platform. But you can kind of like basically counter it by just spam jumping. If you spam jump, you'll counter it. Oh no. I'm just gonna tank it. Okay, so I kind of want to do the skip. I'm gonna attempt it. I want to see if I can actually do this. If I can do this, it'll be amazing. Hopefully I don't fall. I'm probably gonna fall. Okay. So I just got this jump. It's just, oh, I did it. Nice. Cool. I actually didn't expect to actually do that. That was good. Okay, cool. At least I don't have to do the puzzle. I almost fell. I don't want to do this. This one's a bit easier. I just gotta treat this as like a type one. Instead, it's basically what should I say, a beam, or should I say like a thin stuff? It's more like a beam. I'd say. Tower of Stress. Okay, this one. It's not too bad. I mean, I personally did not like it in some ways, but it was kind of fun for me. I don't know. Okay, two people just fell. I'm hoping that they did not fall all the way down. Okay, should I do the skip? I'm probably going to fall. Yeah, I knew it. I'm nice. Okay, I'm just gonna do the long way. I was trying to like test myself. I don't know how I failed that too. So I'm gonna just do the long way on this one. Especially because there is actually another skip on this section. There's one right here. Nope. There's one right here. Okay. Why is someone using VM? Crazy. Alright. I'm hoping they don't choose the wrong area. I hope they don't pick that other area, because that's bordered up. Okay, good. They chose that one. That would have been painful if he actually used that, because that's, you can't do that. I am going to get so many copyright claims. I have a feeling most of these songs are copyrighted, and I can't do nothing if I'm live. I mean, I could mute it, but I'll have to find something else, and I'm pretty sure you don't want to hear just like silence of me doing this, so I'll just probably see if I can put these songs in the description. I have a feeling Pokemon songs are definitely copyrighted. I'm not entirely too sure, but I have a big feeling it is. Okay, I'm gonna do a skip. A little bit of long jumps I'll have to do. Sadly. These jumps are like really long for some reason. I don't know why. Out of the entire tower, those are like the longest jumps. For some reason. I was trying to land on the bottom, but apparently I landed on the top, so it's not bad. Okay, time for this one. Okay, I'm gonna take off shift lock, and this is just gonna be like a waiting simulator, but climbing. It's gonna take a while. A great while. Man, this takes forever. Why is someone coiling? That's not good. Okay, I've been waiting for like a minute. There you go, finally. I swear if I mess up on this floor, I'll be pissed because that takes forever. And I do not want to do that again. Oh, I gotta look. All these fall. Yeah, I know this is a trap, so, or a troll, whatever. So I'm just gonna. Okay, this is not possible. There is absolutely no way. That's why there's this. You cannot tell me those pushers are possible. There's no way. Absolutely no way. Fun fact, I actually did try that when I first did this tower. I thought that's how you were supposed to do it, and it failed miserably. I fell to like, I think, how far did I fall? I'm not actually sure. I did fall pretty far down, so that was not really good. See the glitter. I wouldn't say glitter. I can see the sparkles of the wind pad. And boom. Tower of screen punching. Okay, this one's gonna be amazing. Also, I'm not sure if I should do the secret ending for poles. I kind of want to. Plus, it makes the gameplay a little bit harder, and I like a challenge. I would love a challenge, so I might actually do Cole's secret ending. Plus, I get to end the Tower Rush with the boss fight. That's pretty cool. If I do secret ending, I have to be really careful with the last two floors, because the last two floors are sometimes you can get flung, like ragdoll fling, if you fall too far like down, and it could end my run. So I'm kind of debating if I actually should do the secret ending. Plus, it might take more time. I don't know. I'll think about it. Dude, I gotta find like so many buttons and all that stuff. I should be able to do it, hopefully. I've beaten secret ending multiple times. I should be able to do it. I'm only afraid of like the second and last floor because of the X pushers being kind of annoying. Oh, I just realized I gotta do Tower of Rage. That's gonna be amazing to do. I feel like I could have just done this. Yeah, I could have just done that. Okay, there's a little bit of a trap here. I remember one time I actually failed this because the way I grabbed onto the truss, I grabbed on the side, and when I was actually climbing up to like this point, that's when I fell. But I was like right here, like at the middle of the slanted platform, whatever. And yeah, that tower screen punching run was destroyed.
We love to party.
That was a pretty decent skip. I don't have to do that section. I could do a lag high jump, but I'm not going to. at least for now. I'm not really speed running, I'm just trying to do like a completion. Oh, take the damage. Got a heal. Like, here's a skip I might actually do. There you go. Skip that entire part because I'm not doing that. Now, time for everybody's most, well, probably say, I should say everyone's most hated tower. I'm not sure if it's actually the most hated. I don't know why I did that, but I should say I'm not sure if it's the most hated. No, it's not. There's Tower of Inception, Tower of Confusion. So, but I feel like this could be equal. I'm not sure. And the fact is, Tower of Rage isn't even that bad. It's just weird. Like, here's a skip right here. I can just do this entire skip. I bet I can. There, look at that. I don't have to do that. That specific section, this specific section, I do not have to do. Why? Because I hate that area. I hate it. So that skip is amazing. Okay, so this one I'm gonna actually have to do this. The only best strategy I can think of, well, other than going slow, but if you're trying to like get with this and stuff like that, I would just spam jump. Since it's probably the fastest game, plus it's kind of like counters the slipperiness of this line. Alright, this, I despise this little section right here. This little part right here, I despise it because I always, for some reason, I always feel it. I don't know why. Yeah, see? You see? How did I always feel that. That's the only thing I hate about Tower of Ring. That specific section. Because it's like the gaps are way too large. So there's a huge chance you will fall, which is really stupid. I despise that section. That's the only reason why I don't like Tower of Rage. Not because of the tight ropes, because the tightrope section is very easy. It's that section I'm talking about that I just fell on. like I said, this isn't too bad if you spam jump. Nope. That's pretty risky. Isn't there a head hitter? Nope. Okay. I was gonna say, isn't there a head hitter because of that stuff right there? Attempt number 2. Hopefully I don't hit it. Okay, so I know a skip for this floor, and it's a little bit, I'd just say it's quite risky. Okay, here's a skip. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I honestly don't know. Actually, I've been doing it the hard way because I usually, whenever I try to like skip this, I usually jump from here to here. I didn't know that you could just jump on this and then you could do that. So I guess I made this tower a lot easier. Okay, I'm gonna hate this part because it's the way the platforms are moving is it's very. I don't know if I should say not timed, but it is pretty bad. Okay, this one. Oh, there. Okay, these fall. I gotta move fast. Okay. I can just do this. What's so hard about this though? You can just do that. Make sure you don't get like thrown like something like that or whatever. Okay, I might have to wait a bit for this. Okay, I'm gonna have to wait. Okay, we finally reached our destination. Now we can actually do this floor. I'm gonna repeat myself. Transparent platforms make horrible gameplay. Okay. I'm just gonna jump on that one. Skip this one.
Hi.
Oh, no way. I can remember. I can just imagine Thanos Tower's tower crossing. I can just imagine the spinner. The spinner. Kill the spinner. If you usually just stay still, I think you go down to like 50 HP or something. But if you just jump and stuff, you will take more damage. So it's probably best to just stay still. But that's in Thanos Tower. That's not in this one. No! No! I hate that pusher! Okay. I just fell. How many floors did I fall? Jeez, bro. I fell like 3 floors? 4? That's insane. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that little pusher. You can already tell. I hate that. Yeah, I gotta do this part again. This is stupid, bro. Yeah, I'm just gonna start these. Okay. Okay, be fast, be fast, be fast. I gotta go. Be fast. Come on, come on. Let's go. Okay, at least I don't have to wait for that one. Yeah, I don't like that. But yeah. Oh my god, I was like, was I at floor 9? That's, bro. I would, if I actually passed that, dude, I would have been already at the Tower of Impossible Expectation. Well, I was gonna say, can I just lag jump? No, not lag jump. Can I just do that? I don't even have to touch that. I can just... Hey. The only tower I really should be worried about is Impossible Expectations because of the outside. The outside is over the void, and if I fail that outside, it's GG. I'm not too worried about Tots because Tots is, if I fall like on floor 10 or whatever, like the outside, I can just get back in, just do a dance move and stuff. But Impossible Expectations, not really. If you fall, you fall. And it isn't gonna be very forgiving. Okay, tightrope time. This one isn't too bad. I feel bad for mobile players when they actually get to this point. Like, how do they even? I'm gonna be honest with you. How do you guys actually do this? Like PC, it's like if you're doing this on PC, it's so easy. But when you're doing it on mobile, your hands have much. Doesn't really take me. Oh! I lost balance. I think my character, no, my character, I don't know what happened. I don't like doing these skills. Stop, nope. Oh my god, bro. These tight ropes are too thin, so... No way! I got pushed! There's... Okay. I lost... I don't know what happened, but I had hit one of the tight ropes, and I literally lost balance. Dude, stop. Okay. The tight ropes are way too thin. Bro, I've seen thinner tight ropes, but having this is like just annoying. Especially this one. Okay. Do that. Okay, yeah, I hit my head on this tight rope right here. If I can just jump on this tight rope. Balance. Yeah, there's that too. Matter of fact, if I actually... Okay, so it seems like if I... It's risky. I don't like doing risky stuff. No! Bro! Dude, I despise tight ropes. It's either I get head hit or I lose my balance, bro. Okay, now I really feel bad for mobile players. How do mobile players beat this? Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, tight ropes like that are so freaking annoying. Like, I literally had like made 2 major fails. One on the stupid pusher, and the second one on the tight ropes. The tight ropes, how do I fail the tight ropes? Are they that thin that it's so hard to balance? Dude, I've done things that are like much thinner than that. Like literally Tower of Inception. I literally done Tower of Inception that has like literally insanely thin studs and like beams or whatever. How am I feeling that? No way, bro. How did I get flung, bro? Okay, I changed my mind about Tower of Rage being not as bad. No, it's horrible. I beat this like a few times, and I never had this much problem until now. I wouldn't say 3 major fails, it's just 2 major fails and 1 minor fail. But it is being kind of annoying. Dude, I went from floor 5 to what? Floor 4? Dude, that's insane. Oh, heck no, I have to do this part again. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't mind this part, but I get nightmares from this specific floor because of Thanos tower crossing. Even though it's not even that bad compared to like the tower crossing version, it still gives me nightmares. Okay, what is this? Floor 8? Yeah, okay. Bro, I better not fail. Floor 9 or 10. Tight ropes. I don't know. I don't like tight ropes. Never did. I'd rather choose beams like thin stud or whatever, like in a line. I'd rather choose that than tight ropes. I don't know. I just do not like tight ropes. And that's not because like, how? Dude! How did they fall all the way down? Bro, the pusher wasn't even near me. How the frick, bro? Dude! Bro, I'm telling you, Tower of Rage sucks so bad. How am I failing this? Matter of fact, how the freak is this challenging? It's easy, but floor 9 and floor 10 are so freaking annoying, bro. And the fact that there's not really much to clutch on is even worse. I'm just gonna speedrun this. If I fail, yeah, screw Tower of Rage, bro. Dude, this is gonna be like a long tower rush because of freaking Tower of Rage. This is what's keeping me from not even progressing. Tower of Rage. The funny thing is, I literally did an insane before Tower of Rage. Like, I did, was it Tower of Thinning Layers? I literally did that before Tower of Rage. Not on this account, but like on another account that I had. I don't use anymore, but bro, I can see why people actually hate Tower of Rage. Now I understand. The gameplay is not even that bad. It's just so annoying. Dude. Impossible Expectations is so much easier than this. Like, no joke. Sure, the only thing they have to deal with in Impossible Expectations is the outside. But Tower of Rage, you have floor 9 and you have floor 10. And the fact that floor 9 isn't even that hard. That pusher should not be that bad. And yet I still fail that. I should be more worried about floor 10 than floor 9, in my opinion. Bro. god, I gotta do this floor. This floor isn't even that hard. I just don't like it. Dude, I haven't even touched Coles yet. Coles is supposed to be my longest, at least my longest. I wouldn't say tower, but that's supposed to be the longest thing to beat. I haven't even touched it. I'm still stuck at Tower Ring. I've been in Tower Ring for how long? 20 minutes? 30 minutes? Yeah. Sucks. Like, how do they fall on this? Is one of the, like, one end of the platform, like, larger or something? Because I was, like, here, and then all of a sudden I got pushed. It has to be. No. Oh my god, bro. There's no way I'm gonna be able to do this. I could risk it. I don't know. Should I risk it? I can't even reach it, so. Bro. Tight ropes. Screw you, tight ropes. I gotta. Okay, good. Dude, tight ropes are like my nightmare. Even though it's supposed to be like a mobile player's nightmare. Dude, it is my nightmare. I'd rather do 10 stud wraps and literally stakeouts than tight ropes. I despise tight ropes, especially tight ropes that are like going up and stuff, like slanted. I hate them because sometimes you can either get flung or you just lose balance. And I should not be failing that much on that floor specifically. I swear to God, this better work. Okay. I can't do this. I can't like jump on this because there's a stupid head eater. Or at least I'll hit my head on this. So freaking risky. Okay. Dude, that's bad. That is bad. That is bad. God, bro. Okay. Literally, this. Oh my God. Because I can't reach. I could probably land on one of the platforms, but dude, if I'm gonna actually try to get into that path that leads to the wing pad, I have to do some of these jumps. And most of them I have to use the tight ropes. Okay, there's no freaking way I just went over it. No, they're not, bro. Nope. My god, bro. Dude. Why? I'm literally questioning why the hell floor 10 is the worst floor. How am I failing that too? When I beat Tor, I literally did that first try too. Why am I failing this now? Stupid tight ropes. They're being, like, literally stupid. Dude, this is gonna be like a 40 minutes in probably this tower. That's stupid. See what I mean? It keeps sliding off. I'm losing balance. I'm losing balance. How the frick, bro? Literally one last tightrope. And I did it, finally. Okay, now I'm in Tower of Impossible Expectations. This is going to be a lot easier than freaking Tower of Rage. And I say a lot easier. Okay, I don't know why I failed that. Trust me, I am not this bad. I don't know what is going on with me right now. Oh my god, not another tightrope. So just for fun, sometimes I like to do this. Even though I don't know why the whole point of that is, but I like to do that. I don't know why. Oh my god, bro. You see how I lose balance? I was actually right at the middle and I still lost balance. I don't know what is going on with physics lately. There is no way I absolutely failed that when it was like right at the middle that I landed on. Like, how did this one go well, but that, okay, so like, how did I do that, but when I did that one jump and I like went in the middle, I still failed. Like, bro. Anyways, enough of me talking. I'm gonna just do this. wait for this part. Okay. So after this little section right here, if I manage to land correctly like this, it should be a lot easier. Perfect. Okay. Nope. Taking damage. I might just use T-pose. Might as well. Might just have to take the damage. Oh, yeah, okay. Perfect. Yeah, I could have done the other skip, that ladder skip, whatever, but I just decided to do that. Like I said, I'm not speedrunning, I'm just trying to start this recording. I can skip that. That skip, but I'm not sure if it's a 9 stud jump or a 10 stud. But either way, it's a risky skip, but it's pretty good. So I'm not sure if that's good. I think whenever you're like on the side, you can actually just do this. Yeah. And then you can see what's on the side. It's kind of a useful thing. Okay. Dance clips. Yay. I don't mind dance clips actually. I love dance clips. I feel like this game should have more dance clips. But I would feel bad. I'm not sure if I'm not sure if mobile players has. I'm not sure if mobile players has this. Because I never really played JToH. favorite. No, this is the part of the outside. There's this skip. I take damage. Oh, good. I'm at 31 HP. I really should be careful. Okay. There you go. Okay, since I'm just gonna do this, just jump on the. And floor 9. Okay. Yeah, that's collidable also, I'm pretty sure, so I should be careful. Ooh, that was pretty bad. Yeah, there's this one too. Alright. So this, since this one's not too bad, I can just do this. There you go. Okay, so I gotta jump on this top part. But I also have to have at least this side. That was good. Oh, that was good. Okay, I just got this one. Okay, this shouldn't be too bad. I'm definitely going the wrong way. And I'm taking some damage. Yeah, I'm definitely going the wrong way. That's not good. I am taking damage. Why am I taking so much damage? Ah, it's probably because there's a kill brick on the side. Okay, let me try this. Let me try this path. No, I literally just came from here. I hate mazes. Especially these kinds of mazes. I need to heal. Okay. Maybe if I go this way. No. Where is it? How am I lost already? Okay. Oh, I remember this. Yeah, I remember this. Yes, I found it. Perfect. I found it, and okay, hopefully I don't get beamed. I won't be getting beamed because I know that I'm supposed to go here. Oh, tots! I'm gonna love this tower. I've done this tower so many times, so this one's a piece of cake for me. I think my fastest run on tots was 4 minutes. I'm not sure. But this is a piece of cake compared to Tor. do this? Okay, so for this tower, I will be doing some lag hydrants. Now, if you see this specific thing right here, I'm going to... No pop-ups. Ooh, wonderful. There. It's a skip that is pretty good. I probably wouldn't do this if you're doing a legit run, but because I'm like so far behind because of Tor and stuff, or I don't know why I'm saying Tor, it's Tower Blade, but I'm just saying that I'm just pronouncing its acronym. Okay, this is time for everybody, well, I want to say everybody, but time for my favorite transparent platforms. Truly a good thing to have on your tower. And I don't know how, bro, I don't know how to understand that. I'm pretty sure I just walked off, even though I literally just pressed jump. Man, I love invisible platforms. It's amazing. How did I fall all the way from like what, floor 4 to 1? Damn. That's bad considering like there's not really much to clutch on. But that's the bad thing about tots. If you fall, there's not really much to clutch on. You just, if you manage to actually clutch on something, that is like a lucky run you have, because most of the time, sometimes you just fall all the way. Either on this platform, like this platform, or just straight up all the way down to 1. And I gotta do that skip again. It's not that bad, but I just don't want to have to suffer on this tower. To like tight gaps. I don't know. I feel like it makes it smoother to like do turns and stuff. I don't know. Okay, I better not feel this again. Okay, good. Didn't feel that. Okay. Okay. I can see. Really? Okay, so this one, I like to do a little bit of that. So I'm gonna do another lag high jump. Not here, but here. I'm just gonna do another lag high jump, so that way I don't have to do that head hitter thing right there. I'm not a fan of that specific part, so. Okay, how did I mess that up? Apparently it's because my jump did not work. That's amazing. I literally pressed spacebar. Yeah, I'm not a... There's a few things that I don't like about TOTS. And most of that will be in floor 9. Which we haven't even touched that yet. We only got into like floor 7. I'm definitely a bit rusty, so that's not good. Okay. Perfect. Okay, don't mess this up, don't mess this up. Boom. Bam. Bop. Boom. Okay, floor 5. Also, I'm not sure if I'm lagging a little bit or what. I feel like I'm lagging a little bit. I'm not entirely too sure. I should check my ping, but I'll do that later. I'm just gonna do this. What? How did I... Bro, why did I not climb that? It just made me, like, levitate for a moment and then it just fell off. Bro, what? I hope that doesn't happen again. Because that was weird. That was, like, really weird. Yeah, how did I mess that up? Anyways, time for this one. Another one of those. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how I feel that. Yeah, I'm not even in the worst floor yet. I am also doing a lag high jump on this one. I'm not doing that many reps. That's a lot of reps that I probably don't want to do. I'll do this though, just to be more balanced. Although 9 studs aren't even that hard. Or not. Wait, floor 9. Most of my fails are usually on floor 9s. Or at least most of the time when I actually do fall, it's like on floor 9. Oh no, that, oh, no. This is bad. That would have been horrible. Okay, this one shouldn't be too bad. Yes, I did it. Nice. Okay, I mean, I could do this normally, but just to make this quicker, I'm just gonna do this. I went over it. That was not good. I'm also doing this. Okay, this one I'm definitely doing. It's, even though 10 stud wraps aren't even that bad, specifically this one I don't like. But if okay, floor 10 should be definitely free. I hope I don't fail. This would be very bad if I failed. Okay, I want to use heli powers, since heli powers actually. I have an idea with heli powers. Oh, damn. I'm so close. I have an idea. There. Perfect. That's what I was trying to do. Oh, I did it. Alright. Now, it's time for Coles. Okay, I decided I'm not going to do a secret ending. I'm just going to do the regular. Perfect. So I got tots now. All I gotta do is just this last, well, I should say citadel, not tower. This last building, this last structure. I don't know. All I got is this one, and ring 1 will be, or ring 1 tower rush will be legit. Maybe with a few maybe with some skips and lag high jumps, but legit, I should say. Yeah, that's pretty legit. I wouldn't say it's a 100% run where I do exactly what the tower wants me to do, but I will say legit as in that I did do it legit. I don't know, just did it on camera. I don't know. Why does that music sound so horrible? Also, I freaking hate tight ropes, and I don't know why I failed that. Don't tell me I'm getting rusty on Coles. Coles is literally like one of the easiest citadels. Ew. I swear, I feel like that music was totally different. I mean, it has the same tone and everything, but I could have sworn it was more tricky. Like, I feel like it had more noise than what it is. Again, that was like months ago, so least they didn't change it. I'm not sure if they changed it or they just replaced it with like a different version. Like, I don't know. But at least they didn't change this one. Okay. I can do this. I'm not gonna do the dropper skip. Well, obviously not, but if I do fall out, I will do it, but I'm not gonna like skip from the balloon to like the blue floor instead of like balloon to red floor, or at least the last parts of the red floor. I'm not gonna skip that because if I skip that, I have a feeling I'm probably going to get kicked for doing the tower out of order, whatever. Or skipping tower, or at least checkpoints, invisible checkpoints, I should say. You can just do that. You don't even have to do that. Okay, this one's easy. Okay, I'm just gonna go on the bottom. Right here. There we go. Dude, I just slipped off. You gotta be kidding me. Bro, put me in climbing animation and I went over it. There you go. Alright. Just do this little skip right here. Okay, now I just gotta wait for the box to come over here. Bam. Okay, just one more button. Alright. I'm just gonna go here. That was fast. I'm not gonna do all that. I already know the platform went up. I mean, below E. Okay, there's a skip right, right here. I might need to break some jump. There you go. Oh, I almost failed that. Okay, depots might be really useful for this. Okay, gotta go in the middle. Scary basement. Whoa, very spooky. Okay. That was understandable. I probably should have okay. I probably should have done this instead. Yeah, I probably should have done that. I like how they introduced this mechanic, but they don't use it after. At least, the obelisk version of Coles actually has more of those platforms. So at least it's used, not just one time. Would have been cool if they actually did use that mechanic more. At least for this Citadel. Where's the thing at? It's all the way over there? Man, I gotta wait a while. There it is. Okay. Also, I think I heard someone die. That is crazy. this button. I mean, I know the skip, but I'm gonna get this button just in case, so that I don't get kicked out. So, if you have heli powers like this, you have this right here. This will save you a ton of, well, I wouldn't say a ton of time, but this will save you some time. So you can just skip the entire thing. Also, don't get the other button. Just get the button that I just pressed, because the other button is a troll. I am going to wait until I get near that. Okay. I just gotta wait for this to turn around and I'll get it. Outside part. This one's easy. I used to have a hard time trying to do this section, but after a while when you practice, it becomes pretty easy. Especially if you've done like harder towers, you'll be able to do this in a breeze. The only thing I hate is the towers. Getting back there. I'm not doing that ladder because sometimes I fall. Here's a pretty useless skip. Just do that. This is a very lenient section. I had like 78 seconds. That is a lot of time. Alright, wall hop. I fear this floor because, let me just explain why I fear this floor. Well, at least that's nerf. But I'll show you something else. Ooh, I like that. Okay, so I'm not a fan of this, although I've kind of like learned to try to just watch out for the head so that I don't get headed. Okay, so I'll tell you why I fear this floor once I complete this challenge. Okay, once I get to here. Okay, so here's the first thing I fear. This one, because I fear that if you run out of time, like on the speed pad, you basically kind of like get stuck. Like, you can't like move anywhere. Although once you land over here, you don't have to really worry about the speed pad. Matter of fact, do you even need the speed pad for this? Well, maybe except for this, but... You don't even need a speed pad for this section right here. Okay, that was a lot. That was a lot more forgiving than I thought. Okay, this one. So this one was like my worst nightmare. Not because I failed it a lot, it wasn't that. It was because I used to think I had like a hard time trying to get past here because I was always running out of time. I kept taking the long way until I realized there was a skip, like right here. That was a lifesaver and a half, because if that thing wasn't there, I probably would have had like the worst experience in my life. I hated that challenge. And I kind of still do, except that it's not as bad, but yeah. So here's a I would say decent skip. Although you could just do like 2 jumps, but whatever floats your boat. Okay, so there is a wall hop skip. I'm probably gonna fail this. If I fail this, I'll have to do the wall hop. Yeah, there it is. Perfect. Yeah, there's a wall hop skip over there. If you can do that, you won't have to do this section. It is an amazing skip. It is a little tricky to do, but it is a lifesaver. Although this floor in general isn't really that bad. You could consider this like a break floor. A break floor? Nope. Okay, so here's another skip. You can do an LH. You don't need to, since you're not really. All you need to do is just do that jump, and that jumps. But if you want to pass the time and stuff like that, or you want to try to get this over with, that's a good skip. Okay, so I noticed that the music that is being used on Coles is actually being changed for some reason, because this is from Terraria Calamity, and this is supposed to be, I think, Grief. Yeah, this is only playing the intro part of Grief for some reason. It's not playing like the whole entire Grief song, so it is kind of a heartbreaker, but I don't know why they changed it. I'm like real confused, because the blue floor and, well, I think the rest of the floors, the music, which is It's from the same game, the Terraria Calamity. There's no changes to it. The only change was the grief version, or the grief, whatever. But I don't know why they changed it. You're only listening to the intro, and it doesn't sound good at all. I mean, the intro would be good for like a cinematic event or something, but what is so cinematic about this? It's a tower. Alright, balloon time. I'm just going to let it do its own thing. I'm not going to do this again. Okay, now I can. Okay. Alright. This part. Alright, I'm on the third to last floor. Yeah. I would suggest jumping over that. I'm pretty sure that's can't collide faults. So you would just go through that. Okay, this is a conveyor. One time I actually didn't know that this was a conveyor, and I just let it move me. Yeah, that was a totally big mistake. Okay, I'm just gonna use heli powers so I can do damage. I'm just gonna do this, jump, skip this entire thing. Whoa. How did I miss him? How did I miss his 9 studs? I mean, if it was a 10 stud rack, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Boom, boom, boom. Probably because I can't really see that. This. And then I got this last one. It's not even that bad. I just don't like it because this reminds me of the Thanos Tower Crossing. And it scares me because there was a 10 stud grab that you had to do on the tower crossing. Specifically, I think it was this one. But yeah, I didn't like it. I really did not like it. No. Okay. Can't see. Okay. This is Lamet, right? No, this is not Lamet. phase 3? You just gotta say phase 3. Okay. Okay. So. My shift lock is so bad. Okay, so how am I gonna do this? Okay, I'm gonna do... I don't know how I failed that. I need to fix my mouse. Okay, I'm just gonna skip it. No, I have the speed boost. No, this is bad. This is bad. No, I have the speed boost. This is actually really bad. I did not think this through. No, this is bad. This is actually really bad. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you. You might want to fix that. I don't know why you didn't add like a speed disabler. You should add a speed disabler in one of these four or something, because, or especially when you fall, because it is so difficult to do this. Boy, I made a horrible mistake with this. I know that the only way I'm gonna be able to disable my speed is by going in the outside mode. Okay. Yeah, but this is actually really bad. I did not think this through. I am going to mess up this. Okay, I didn't mess up. I just need to get into that. Yeah, I just need to touch that. Perfect. So that should be good. Okay, I just need to... I'm not checking the chat. Okay. Just do this. Boom. Like it never even happened. I guess since I did... just in case there was like an invisible checkpoint or whatever, since I already got to like this part, I can actually just skip this. Hopefully I don't fail this. I hope I don't fail this. Oh, this is bad. Okay. Okay. Oh, that was bad. Okay. Clutch, 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 clutch. Good. Oh ho ho. Okay, let's attempt number 2. Let's do this again. I was trying to watch out for the green thing, because I didn't want to get my balloon stuck. Okay, do not fail, do not fail, do not fail. Boom. And I got my speed, my normal speed back, so that was a win-win. Okay, I take that back. I failed that. Alright. This. Okay. Hopefully I don't fail that. Say, hopefully I don't feel that trust flicks again. I shouldn't. The only reason why I gotta clean my mouse. It's like rough to move. Okay. I'm back. So basically, I was trying to like clean off the thing that's on the bottom of the mouse. Sometimes it gets like dirty or stuff, and it gets like harder to move the mouse. Since I cleaned that, it'd be a lot easier to move. Okay, cool. I'm gonna... Oh, I did it. I did it. Okay. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, no, wrong way. It's this way. Then this way. And this way. Boom. I don't like this specific part right here because one time I tried to climb up and I clipped out of the wall. I literally clipped out and I fell. And then I got flung and I lost basically everything. Because when it ragdolled me, like by glitching and stuff, whatever, I landed on the like outside of the backyard area or whatever. But it flung me to the void. So yeah, that was definitely an amazing run. And what was the worst thing about that run? It was a secret ending run. I cannot tell you how mad I was. Okay, this guy is pushing me. Final floor. I cannot screw this up. Okay, I usually like to do this. Okay, I take it back. I don't know how I feel about it. Definitely lost today. Today is not a good day to play. But hey, at least I got I'm getting the tower run. I'm not gonna get anything for it, sadly, other than just me flexing on it. The tower rush is really something to flex on unless you're sitting up. What is definitely not a flex. Well, at least I have a video proof that I did do this, so that's even better. Okay, this one. Hopefully I don't slip off. cannot mess this one up. This right here, I cannot mess this up. That was smooth. Okay, I just gotta go in the corner and just wait until I get like the low fat kill break and then just go over there. I definitely do not want to push that. Perfect. Holy hell. Holy hell. One last jump. No freaking way. WWW. Ring 1 Tower Rush complete. Wow, that was pretty fun, I guess. Ooh. Okay. So, probably on my next live, I'm gonna do ring. I might do. Should I do ring 2? Yeah, I might do ring 2. So, actually, should I do? Nah, I'm gonna do ring 3 before I do ring 2, because ring 2 has Tower of Falling and Failing. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna do ring 3 Tower Rush probably tomorrow. So expect me to go live basically probably the same time. So I hope you guys enjoyed. It took me a while, but I finally beat it. So I don't know if you want me to do any towers. I can do a tower, stuff like that. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. If you want to subscribe, you can subscribe. I don't mind. But other than that, that's about it for today. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.